gaps can lead to cultural stagnation or misalignment with community needs, the needs of the internal and external stakeholders. So the objective of the research is empirically characterize the personality profile of 21 seasoned school leaders. They are purposely selected. When they pass the criteria, they had been managing the school for 10 to 25 years. And then the instrument, this is developed by a Filipino, and it is designed to measure the traits, the values, and behavioral dimensions, providing more accurate and actionable data on non-local instruments. And the assessment clusters, there are 19 dimensions, and there are 3 major clusters. The first is the interpersonal, the way the person deals with others. Personal traits, it is innate to the person. And the other one is the brain, no? The intelligence and the creativity dimensions. So in the interpersonal relations, there are 8 dimensions. Personal traits, 7, and then the intelligence, creativity, there are 4. So this is the method. The test is conducted by a third-party entity. This is a National Center for Educational Measurement, and this is administered, the test was administered by psychologists. And when the score belongs to 40 to 60, you are considered typical or average. And then the data was handled with strict anonymity, collected as a requirement for the Doctor of Philosophy in Management. The respondents here are students in the doctoral program, and it was made as a requirement that you have to take the test at the Center for Educational Measurement. Okay, so this is the cluster 1 result. The finding reveals a profile of leaders who are highly collaborative and dependable, yet also presents a critical opportunity for developing deeper empathetic connections. This is the result. They are
slides are moving in the virtual, so they are. I'm asking 1 second. I'll just share it. Don't mind, please. Sorry. They're asking to share it. Okay, yeah, continue.
okay. So the result here is revealing, no? There are strengths and there are 2 major weaknesses. And one of the weaknesses is the social curiosity and sensitiveness of school leaders. While they are very thoughtful, they are obedient, they can follow rules without complaining, they are helpful, but they miss something. So this indicate a strong inclination towards assisting others because they're very helpful, they are obedient, and adhering to organizational directives, fostering a stable and supportive environment. However, the strategic gap lies in social curiosity and sensitiveness. This reveals a limited tendency of the school leaders to proactively inquire into the personal and emotional states of colleagues and stakeholders. This exposes a limited sense to engage in deeper social inquiry or take an active interest in the lives of the staff and the community. And this could lead to missed cues or difficulties in handling delicate interpersonal conflicts and criticisms, which are very essential if you lead people. So while leaders are excellent at execution and support, the organization risks missing crucial underlying issues or opportunities for deeper engagement due to low social inquiry. This gap can hinder the development of a truly inclusive and responsive school culture. So now let's go to cluster 2. This is on the personal level. Character traits essential for personal stability and organizational integrity. High scores were revealed from the school leaders in terms of patience and honesty, indicating stability and trustworthiness under pressure. There's also a tendency to remain modest in the face of accomplishments and accept one's mistakes, and that is humility. And maintaining neatness and organization in appearance, work, and task management. Orderliness, meaning, is stable. So the implication, these profiles suggest leaders are balanced, resilient, and capable of enduring challenges without boasting or frustration. In contrast to the previous cluster, the personal profiles depict highly stable, ethical leaders. So this is the picture. So there's not much issue here in the personal traits. The third cluster, the mental component of leadership, which is the innovation and goal orientation. The intellectual profiles depict good-oriented school leaders, forming a strong foundation for administrative excellence. So this is the picture. They are highly achievement-oriented, creative, intelligent, and risk-taking. So the gap versus the strength, the overall profile is that of a typical, highly functional leader who excels in execution and ethical conduct, but needs targeted development in relational depth, the interpersonal relationship focused on sensitivity and social curiosity. So these are the strengths in general: reliable and supportive, meaning they're helpful and obedient. They are grounded, organized, and professional, so that captures humility and orderliness. They are patient and achievement-oriented. But there are two things that is missing from the school leaders that needs targeted intervention: social curiosity, which is the low tendency to explore the perspective of others, and the sensitiveness or the difficulty in attuning to emotional cues and needs. So the implication, a risk of creating a culture that is efficient but not deeply connected or psychologically safe. In other words, maybe they will be stressors to their colleagues because they cannot really connect in relation, no? The depth of the emotional relation. So in conclusion, and implications for the organization: cultivating inclusion by leveraging diverse personality strengths. The leaders are better equipped for effective problem solving and enhanced responsiveness within the school environment. The positive climate highlights traits of helpfulness, orderliness, and patience that will foster a creative, supportive, and dynamic organizational culture. But the missing link is the social curiosity and sensitiveness that will suggest a potential barrier to creating a truly inclusive environment where leaders proactively seek out and respond to the nuanced needs of the stakeholders of the school. So these are the recommendations: targeted professional development. So there might be writers here that can publish more on social curiosity and sensitiveness for school leaders. That will really help. And then aligned with national standards, I've been presenting this in our level now in the school, in the region, because the Department of Education has always a training for school officials under the domain developing self and others, and maybe establish metrics, no, to track improvements in these traits and correlate them with the school climate surveys or performance metrics, performance outcomes to measure the return of investment. Okay, so if you want more of the details, you can have this, you can like and share. This is published in the journal, American Journal of Applied Psychology. Thank you very much.